Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Eder Zanetti. We are talking about payments for removing the CO2 from the atmosphere. So we can take out the excess of CO2 which is supposedly pressuring the atmospheric system and originating abrupt climate change. This is due to the CO2 that is in the atmosphere. And CO2, it behaves similar to water vapor. So when you heat it up, when you heat water vapor, when you heat water, it turns into water vapor and circulates into the atmosphere approximately for 7 days. When you burn wood, when you burn fossil fuels, it releases CO2 into the atmosphere, and this CO2 circulates into the atmosphere for 100 years. That's why when you take this CO2 from the atmosphere and put it into the terrestrial ecosystems for 100 years, then you have effectively cooperated to reduce the effects of climate change globally. And this can be done primarily by photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is a natural phenomenon done by bacteria, algae, and vegetation, which takes out the CO2 from the atmosphere and changes it into wood, into fibers, into oils. 1 kilo of wood has 1.8 kilos of CO2. 1 kilo of soya beans has 1.6 kilos of CO2. 1 kilo of vegetable oil has 1.6 kilos of CO2. So these goods are result from the photosynthesis, from the uptake of CO2 from the atmosphere. So the remuneration, $100 per ton, would be for this increase on productivity, which will be uptaking more CO2 from the atmosphere, and the systematic we use to make it stay for 100 years in the society. And we can do it by vegetation, but there are facilities today that imitate photosynthesis, take the CO2 out and use it to produce other products for society. And this is what's starting to be remunerated in Europe and in the United States, because it creates jobs, it promotes income generation, and it's sustainable future for the communities where it's implemented. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on the daily struggle for justice. Eder Zanetti for tous les amis africains.